It has truly been a boon both for my business and my personal life. I met some of my very dearest friends here.
Lubrizol's been very successful, and Cleveland State has been a huge part of that.
Nance College of Business, the most effective business education in the region.
Thank you, Bill. That's right. We are at Flower Child, right on the border of Lakewood and Cleveland, here with Joe Valenti, store owner. Joe, this is an incredible store. You got a lot of great things to look at. How long have you been in business?
We've been in business for 9 years now. We've just opened our second location in Columbus, Ohio as well. So we're expanding. So business is good.
Business is good. And what exactly is your business? You see a lot of vintage things. Is that what you cater to?
We basically, I consider us a department store of the 21st century. We carry everything from bras to toasters, jewelry, clothing, art, lighting, everything you grew up with, right down to magazines, radios, vinyl. Just anything you can ask for, we carry. And if we don't have it, we have a wish book. We find it for people all the time. Our customers are the B-52s, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cyndi Lauper, Jane Scott, local legend here. So yeah, we cater to everybody. Everybody, you know, in our store can walk in for anywhere from $5 to $1,000 and walk away with a treasure and feel like they won something.
Joe, you mentioned celebrities, but the store caters to anybody, right?
We call this half an hour to an hour of time loss for a lot of people. People come in here and they don't expect to spend half an hour with us. They'll spend a half an hour, 45 minutes. It's the only retail store where I have customers who come up to us and thank us. They had a good time. Since 9/11, people are looking for softer, happier times. And what they find in here are memories that were lost. They see something, they pick it up, and they say, do you remember Mom had this cookie jar? And then they'll start talking about the stories. We're pretty much, you know, we do a little bit for everybody.
Joe, you have such great stuff in this store. How do you acquire all your merchandise?
We do everything from garage sales to estate sales to flea markets. We buy direct. A lot of people find us through the yellow pages, and you know, people walk in things all the time. You know, some things fit us and some things don't, and we are natural green people anyway. So we try to send it out to where it's going to get its best use. If we can't use it, we give them a reference on where to take it to. Some of the most vintage pieces, what I would kind of call my piece de resistance of the years. This right here is a Sterling Linder ornament. Now, Sterling Linder was a department store that closed in the 70s. And up the center of the department store, they would have a Christmas tree. It would go 5 stories high throughout the middle of the department store. And every year, they would hang these ornaments across the tree, and they'd be, thousands of them. And they'd hang them all the way up and down the tree, and they had a cherry picker, electric company would come in and hang them up for them. And at the end of the year, they couldn't store them because they were glass, and there was a lot of, they could damage and break. So they used to give them to all the employees. And as the employees were going home, after Christmas, they got to take them home with them. So throughout Cleveland, Youngstown, Akron, a lot of families have these in their attics, and Aunt Tilly worked there, or Uncle Bud, or somebody like that. So they find them and they call us up and they say, I've got them. I'd like to see somebody else have them. And we have people that who are part of those families that are just trying, they broke it along the way and they just want to get another one. So we help a lot of people out that way.
And it's ironic, you bring out an old Christmas ornament. You guys seem as though the holiday seasons are upon us here. We're still a couple weeks shy of Christmas. But it feels like Christmas when you walk in here now. Is that a big draw for you?
It's a big draw for us. It's about 30% of our business throughout the year. From the close of Halloween evening, we get together. There are 12 of us that get together here in the store, and we pull it out of ceiling. We store it all in our ceiling from one side of the store to the other, and we start bringing it in. And we do the displays. We think about them throughout the years of what we're going to do and what our theme is going to be. This year was Walking in a Winter Wonderland. And kind of like right now where we're sitting is kind of like Santa Claus's living room. We try to give the public, like family of generations when they come in here, areas to sit in, and so they can communicate. We're fortunate enough that we have a coffee house across the street from us that people will get a cup of coffee and they'll meet a friend here and they'll sit and they'll have a conversation. It's kind of like that old department store feeling where you kind of walked around and you took off your coat when it got a little bit warm. We try to capture all of those feelings and senses during the holiday when you were shopping.
Perfect way to do that. Here, come waste a couple hours, spend a couple quality hours here at Flower Child on Clifton Boulevard. just on the border of Lakewood and Cleveland. It's a great place. Joe, great guy. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Happy
Appreciate it.
holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well.
Thanks.
Bill, back to you.
Bringing Northern Ohio to your door every month, Northern Ohio Live magazine's proud to support Live from the Circle. Dining, theater, basically all that's unique to our region can be found on northernohiolive.com. Arts, culture, and living. Northern Ohio Live.